Mr. Iyer, I trust the Ministry of Trade and Industry is treating you well. Is now a good time?
Amira, come in. Thank you for sparing the time, a most precious resource. There's something important I wanted to share with you. The result of over a year's worth of...
Snooping around?
I rather hoped the technical term was investigating, but you are the expert. Let me ask you something. Who owns the MRT system, New Power, Singapore Roads and Tolls, and our good friends, National Water?
I do enjoy a pop quiz. All I know is that they were all bought out by a bunch of companies during the deregulation. I couldn't tell you who.
2 years ago, yes. Government services were snapped up by private companies and investors, like lions fighting for a bite of the kill. No oversights, no checks and balances. A Shanghai-based company called the Wu Wang Group. They own the largest stakes in these companies out of all the shareholders.
Never heard of them.
Their growth has been only recent and rapid.
Benign or malignant?
That's what we need to find out. They haven't invited publicity, which has me wondering what their intentions are. I have nothing on them, at least not yet. But where there's smoke, there's fire, right? The money used in the bribes is coming from somewhere, and I've got a hunch Wu Wang is involved.
What's the end goal? Proof that Wu Wang is involved in the bribery of government officials?
Ultimately, yes. Exposing Wu Wang's link to the scandals is a step in the right direction.
Okay, where do we start? What have your investigations dug up?
I've got a list of people that I think know something. One of them works at the Transportation Authority. His name is Gilbert Ma, middle management type. I don't want to spook him. You want to catch the prey? You've got to think like the lion. Let's send him a little gift. A mutual acquaintance has informed me Mr. Ma is a wine connoisseur. He visits a bar in the area, just across the street from his building. Perhaps you can convince the barman to point you...
All right, I'll start with the bar.
If I unearth anything new, I'll keep you updated.
Who does someone have to bribe to get service around here?
Laetitia? Laetitia, ex-CEO of National Water? Is that you?
I'm fairly certain that is not my full name.
You're meant to be behind bars, not in one.
Very good, Amira. What can I say? I have friends in strategic places. I'm sure whatever you were doing behind there doesn't involve making a mean margarita.
How many cocktail titles does one world need?
It makes a change, me catching you doing something you shouldn't.
Sometimes the ends justify the means. I'd hardly put us in the same category.
Oh, honestly, one bribes a few officials and mistakenly has a whistleblower killed, and everyone thinks you're a scheming murderer. Hardly seems fair. I am only one of those things.
Is there a reason why we're still talking, Laetitia?
No time for niceties anymore. I'm here because I wish to see you.
You're a wanted criminal. You must be aware the feeling is not mutual.
I need you to do something for me, Amira.
Interesting that you think that's within the realm of possibility. The air must have been thin at the top of the corporate ladder. You're in the gutter with all the other crooks now. You just don't seem to know it.
Oh, honestly, Amira, if you'd just pause for breath. That engineer that ended up dead, Carl Pan. I need you to investigate who killed him.
You killed Carl Pan. Or you had him dealt with, at least.
I know that's what you think. That's what everyone thinks. That's what I thought. But I only wanted him scared. He wasn't meant to die. Climbing the corporate ladder is one thing. Taking a life is quite another. I might be involved in bribes, but I'm not a murderer.
I can't think of one good reason to believe you, Laetitia. Goodbye.
Hey, Amira. Is it important? I'm in the middle of a chess match against the lobby computer. Fine. Okay, smartass, I forfeit. Don't go bragging about this to Vera, or so help me God, I'll uninstall your malware protection when no one's looking. Sorry. Okay, ready. Hit me. I see the PI game is paying you well. Yep, looking at the list now. Ooh, they've got Chateauneuf-du-Pape. What? Where'd they get the champagne? I heard you can only get that stuff from the black market. Sorry. Okay, so I'm running a quick search. Burgundy. So there are a few regions that produce wine there. Maconnais, Côte de Beaune, Côte de Nuit. I think... Yep, that's it. The Côte de Nuit region includes a little town called Moray-Saint-Denis. One of the wines on that list is the Moray-Saint-Denis 2026 Cheval de Bataille. That's the one you want. Oh, and next time, I'll let you pick whether you want a hint or if you want me to do the research and just straight up give you the solution to your conundrum. Thanks, happy to help. Alright, LED face, boot up a new game. I'm going to end you.
Amira, good to see you. I thought you'd be here sooner.
I got caught up.
Bad traffic?
Transport had something to do with it. I hadn't expected to be mildly held hostage by an inebriated government official waxing lyrical about the philosophy behind transportation. I had no idea it was possible to get a hangover through osmosis.
Please tell me you have good news, Amira. Well, as good as news can be when the world has gone to the dogs.
I am pleased to report Gilbert was quite forthcoming about the whole thing. I get the feeling he's feeling a little left out. Fancies himself a corporate criminal.
Should we be worried?
Let's just hope he associates corporate crimes with that horrendous headache he has on the horizon. The good news is, he singled out a person named Xu Enling. Could be our way into Wu Wang Group.
Excellent. Great work, Amira.
You'll be pleased to hear I even have the name of the transport official being bribed by Wu Wang. The flashy type, apparently.
Oh, good. They're the easiest sort to track down and make a charge stick.
Name's Ray Lam.
Excellent. If I follow the paper trail, I should have enough to get a search warrant. Listen, I know you don't do this for the money, but bills have still got to be paid. I'll wire across payment for a job well done. Truly excellent work, Amira. Xu Enling. It sounds like Xu Enling might be our foot in the door.
Kieran, do you ever wonder whether we rely too much on machines to keep the wheels of society turning?
Thank you, Amira Dharma. I will now. A question to haunt my dreams.